Bottom of funnel, middle of funnel, and top of funnel. This strategy is dead and nobody is using that anymore. I will explain what you should do when you're targeting people, when you're targeting audiences, or maybe you have a higher ticket offer, meaning it is more expensive than 500 bucks, 600 bucks. You cannot literally get them to a landing page and tell them to buy that certain stuff, certain course, or whatever the case may be. It is not going to be as easy as it used to be back in the days. We used to do like an awareness campaign, a traffic campaign, and a conversion campaign, and targeting people who visited the website, that is middle of funnel, targeting people who initiated checkout, added to cart, that is bottom of funnel, or retargeting people who purchased, increasing the LTV, blah blah blah. That is not working anymore. I've tried this still just to test the theory, if it's still working or not. It's not working, guys, and most of my clients, most of the advertisers I know are staying away from that strategy. So that brings us to, what should we do now? If you're telling me to not to use this, what should we do? And some of the clients that you're going to have, and some of my clients, they're in the mindset of, if you go and say to them, we're going to just target cold audiences and let Facebook decide, they're going to be not really happy with that strategy, because they will be like, I could have done this myself, right? Why should I pay you? Why should I pay the agency? Which makes sense as well from their standpoint. And it sounds like it's less of a work, but this is how the Facebook algorithm is evolving into. But I'm going to tell you a strategy where you can still target people, but you won't be doing that with your targeting, but you will be doing that with your creatives. And we're going to do a case study in this video with some of the creatives, and you can just copy and paste those creatives to your ads and see how you can actually implement those strategies. So, as I said, bottom of funnel, middle of funnel, and top of funnel, we're not dividing them anymore. So this whole strategy doesn't work in Facebook ads in current day and age. We're going to target those people with our ads. How are we going to do that? So we're going to use a different funnel, which is not aware, problem aware, solution aware, product aware, and most aware. This is the funnel that we're going to use. Of course, we're not going to break it down by audiences, but our ads has to speak to each stage of this funnel. And we're going to let Facebook decide who to target with those ads. And people who resonate with the ads will be the most likely in that stage of the funnel. So people are not built in on top of the funnel, middle of funnel, bottom of funnel. No. If they're aware of the problem, if they know the problem that exists, if they know they have a solution, if they know your product is the solution, or if they know literally you have the solution for that product and they're aware and they're about to buy. So this is the mentality of the consumer in today's day and age. And we're going to see some examples. All right, we have one example here from Matthew, I don't know how to, Lepre? I don't know how to pronounce your name, bro, sorry. So this is an editorial type ad. But most people make the mistake of taking this ad to a landing page where they sell a course right away, where they sell a product right away. This is a huge mistake. So when you do that, you're actually clickbaiting people. And once you can get a good click-through rate with these type of ads, because these look like editorial type content, they will click. They will land on your website, but the conversion rate, if you get them to a product page where you do the hard ask, it's going to be super low. It's going to be like below 1%, even if it's below $100 of product, right? $100 price product. It is going to be super low. Let's take a look at the ad. Daily Mail Australia. A lot of people fake this, which is, I'm not blaming the guy. This is the concept of the ad. You don't necessarily need to be published in Daily Mail, New York Times, blah, blah, blah. You just do it in Canva, do it in Editor. That's the style of the ads. They're not going to sue you guys. If they warn you, you just take the ad down. Super simple. I'm pretty sure this is not an actual publication. He just creates it and writes it. Uni dropout makes 60 million and reveals counterintuitive blueprint to selling physical products online in 2024. So this is an intriguing headline. This is actually the headline. This is a longer headline, we can call it. This is more of a curiosity and news element included. So I have a completely free copywriting course in this channel. I recorded in 2022, I think, but it's still valid, amazing theories I explained in the video. I'll probably pin it somewhere up there. Anyways, so this is a great headline. What makes a great headline? You need 3 elements. One of them is self-interest. This is not really using self-interest here. One of them is news element, which this one uses. It's like a breaking news. And the third one is curiosity. What is the counterintuitive blueprint that he's talking about? I want to learn more about it, right? So news looks like news, looks like it doesn't look like he's trying to sell me anything. It looks like a news article. Then I'm going to click and try to learn more. So that is the strategy behind it. This is called editorial ads, advertorial, most likely they call it. So if I take that to a page like this, people are not going to convert. There's no way, guys. But if I take this to a page like this, for instance, this doesn't look like he's trying to sell me anything. This looks like an literal editorial page. And I scroll down at the very bottom of this informational piece, the advertorial landing page, there is a call to action, a slight call to action. And if people are really problem aware, solution aware, and they want to solve that problem when they come at the end of it, and they after in the advertorial, you're probably going to explain. You need to explain that they have a problem, you're solving that problem, and you have you have the solution to that problem. They will buy at the end. But it shouldn't be like a whole pitch that you're trying to shove down their throats. Like, it shouldn't be that. And then if they click on that little call to action at the end of your advertorial landing page, they're going to go to your hard sell landing page. This is the landing page where you're actually selling people to what you're trying to sell. Benefits, features of the product, benefits of the product, like you're comparing your product to your competitor's product. So now you're selling. You put shit ton of testimonials. That's the part where you do the sell. So the biggest mistake that I've done this mistake a lot as well. So I used to see those ads back like 2 years ago. It popped up, right? That was a big thing. I was like, oh shit, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I'm running them to a sales landing page. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Of course it didn't work. You have to have a in-between landing page where you educate people. You have to tell them they have a problem. You have to introduce the problem. Then you have to solve the problem on that middleman. I call this the middleman landing page. So we have to build that middleman landing page. So it is not hard, guys. You can do it on WordPress. It just have to be some sort of a page. It can be your domain as well. It doesn't have to be a third-party domain. It doesn't have to be Daily Mail Australia. So people have to, like, what usually people do is, this works a little bit better, but of course you're not going to be published in Daily Mail or something if you're an average Joe. You get people to a blog post on your website, but it's going to be educational. Right? You're not hard pitching something. And at the end, there will be a call to action to learn more about how XYZ person solves that product, right? It's going to be a soft pitch. And then once they click, you're going to be able to hard sell. This takes me to this second ad that I want to cover. Become famous within 24 hours. So this looks like an advertorial. They're using a celebrity. This is called an authority figure type of ad. This is a psychological trigger that makes people buy. There's an authority figure. You're showing Jake Paul, who is like a millionaire, who is famous as hell, one of the most famous people in the world right now, and they're showing him as if like he became famous with that strategy, became famous within 24 hours, right? So $10, the offer is amazing. So that's why a lot of people will click on this and get published in these big brands, right? A lot of social proof is there. And the offer, so right now, if you put the price here, if you show a big authority figure like this, you will be getting a lot of responses. Because you're literally giving them a shortcut pill in this example, right? And you don't have to take them to the advertorial page like we covered in the previous example. This kind of looks like an advertorial because we have a famous people which uses an authority figure. And then you're putting your price in and then getting people to, they're probably doing a lot of upsells because with an average order value of $10, you're not going to make a lot of money because you're spending a lot on the ads as well. So this is the strategy they're doing. So if you have an ad like this, it is a good idea to take them to the sales page right away because you already revealed the price point. This takes me to the third example, which I think is one of the best examples that they've done. All right. What is Manta Sleep? This is the ad that we can see. Wearing an eye mask while sleeping improves memory encoding and makes you more alert the next day. So this is exactly doing the first example that we covered, which was a Daily Mail thing. So now this ad in and of itself is actually creating a problem, right? So I wasn't aware there was a problem like this before. Now, so now they created the problem. I'm not alert usually, and then, oh, okay, I'm actually not alert. I'm not wearing a face mask. I didn't know the benefits of wearing a face mask. Now I'm aware of the problem. I'm aware of the solution as they introduced this, but I wouldn't really put that product right away. The reason being is, so I have no reason to click because the CTA is shopped now right away. So they are probably taking me to a landing page where they do the hard sell. And in that case, this ad will not work. This will have a high click-through rate, but this ad will have a low conversion rate. The reason being is they're just creating an editorial piece as an ad. And when I go to the landing page, they have to have a long form landing page. Otherwise, if it's a cookie cutter Shopify product page, the conversion rate will be low as hell because that's not enough information for me to be problem aware. I'm kind of problem aware, solution aware, product aware, but I'm not most aware yet. So I have to be most aware that I really need to be bought into that problem. Right? I haven't bought into that yet. Oh, okay, cool. You're just making this shit up right now. So I have to go to their landing page. I have to see tons of testimonials, tons of benefits, case studies that showing how people actually increase their brain power the next day, like 33%. Then they did the research, people using this versus people not using this. They accomplished way more in their lives. They completed, 99% more tasks than the other control group. Blah, blah, blah. That has to be the case when I land on the page. If it's a long form advertorial / purchase landing page, it will be way better. Coming back to the first point, it has to be dependent on, you have to think about the customer and what type of stage they're in. Are they aware? So in the usual ad account, what I would do, guys, I would include all of the stages. I would include not aware at all, so I will introduce the problem. I will include aware. I would include, so if you're selling a t-shirt and there is no problem, this is literally an impulse purchase, you don't necessarily do that. You create more of, top of funnel, like offer type of ads. But let's say if you're selling a product where it's not really well known what the product does, just like this, you have to create these types of educational advertorial posts and get them to a middleman landing page. So if you don't do that, you shouldn't expect people to purchase right away when you start, even if it's a great innovation. Even if it's an amazing innovation, people are not going to be bought in because people don't know they have that problem. People don't know if that is the solution to that problem. So you have to educate them with that advertorial piece. In this example as well. But in this, like a lot of people want to get famous. And if you're on your landing page, it's a well-known problem. Fame is one of the biggest things that people want, and you're literally offering them a solution right away. So most people are most aware right away. If you're selling, let's say, coffee, 99% of the people are most aware in that consumer journey, right? In that consumer psychological journey. So what we're doing in the ad account, in that example, for instance, we're still targeting just demographics, broad targeting. We can do retargeting as just one separate ad set, but I will still stay away from that. I will put all the stages in one ad set. All the stages. Not aware, most aware, problem aware, solution aware, product aware, all of them. But I will create different ads and different landing pages for each ad. For instance, if I have an ad just like this, I will get them to a landing page where I do the hard sell. If I have an ad like this, I will get people to a middleman landing page. If I have an ad like this, I will get them to a middleman landing page. So I hope you're getting the gist of it, guys. If you like this video, please give me a like, because Uncle YouTube needs to understand this is a good video. This is the only way that you can help me. I'm not selling anything, so hope it is clear. Don't forget to like. Again, see you in the next one.